Welcome back, everybody. So today is a pretty monumental video for me. As you guys can tell, probably by the title of this video, today I taught a bunch of black belts, jiu-jitsu as a blue belt, and you'll see how it goes. And not being able to hook onto you. Fuck. So basically, I traveled out to Missoula, Montana to Trap House Jiu-Jitsu. This is a gym that I've been to before. I actually went up there last year on my way up to Seattle. Whole other story, you guys can go watch that later. But I went back to teach my first ever Jiu-Jitsu seminar. And you know, everyone there at Trap House is really cool, but the fact still remains, I'm a blue belt about to go up to a black belt and be like, hey, this is how you do Jiu-Jitsu. So, you know, it's pretty nerve-wracking. And to boost my confidence, before we got into the seminar, we woke up pretty early that morning and I was like, you know what we need to do? I need to fly an airplane. So this is how that went. I slept for about 3 hours. It's about 5:30 right now.
Good morning, beautiful.
Morning.
How's it going, Callan?
I'm getting there. Let's see how you think I'm feeling, bro.
You ready?
She's ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Hey, how's it going, Carsahh? Nice to meet you.
Ryan, I heard a cool ass story about you carrying.
It wasn't true. I was telling him about the Black Hawk and the dinosaur bones.
Oh yeah.
That
was all made up.
So I remember watching a Peter McKinnon video a few months back, and he was at an airfield with his friends, about to get on a helicopter. And I was like, dude, I don't know if I'm ever gonna. I don't think I'm gonna reach this level of not fame, but just like connections. And then get to Missoula, meet Callan, and here we are, dude, about to get on a fucking plane over the Missoula mountains. I'm so stoked.
We can do in the airplane is zero gravity. So we'll get into a climb and then we'll just nose it over, and essentially we're kind of throwing ourselves into the air. So if you guys are ready, I'm ready. Yeah. We'll just get into a little bit of a climb here. All right, here we go. So now we're in positive G's. So you can feel kind of we get heavy in our seat. We come up a little bit. When we still maintain airspeed, we nose it over. Whoa! Now we're just light in our seat. And then now we come back. Whoa! Heavy in our seat. Oh, just like a roller coaster. Oh my God, bro. Can we do it again? So we'll do it again. We'll let everybody just kind of get back to the equilibrium. Carson right off the bat. We do it again.
And now, the coolest part of this, I didn't think it could get any cooler than just being in the plane, but then Ryan takes his hands off the steering wheel, grabs my camera, and he's like, all right, go for it. And I'm sitting there, dude, and I'm like, I have my closest friends' lives in my hands right now. I could just...
We'll turn away from the mountains.
I definitely felt that, like, churning in my stomach when I started grabbing the steering wheel, and I was freaking out a little bit, I'm not gonna lie.
So I just start steering. So how do I?
But then as Ryan started coaching me through it, I started feeling out the controls a little more. I started to get the hang of it.
So yeah, just come on the controls there with me. I'll just kind of work you through it. So pull back to go up, and then pull back just slightly, just to kind of keep the nose on the horizon, right? So you're just kind of pulling back just to keep it balanced. There you go, that's all you. So just everything's nice and slow and light movements.
That like nervousness turned to excitement, and I was living in that moment, dude. It was incredible.
Oh my God. And try to fly us away from the sun there, just kind of head north if you can.
Callan, remember when I told you I could fly this thing?
Can I actually fly? Can I go Can I try?
No.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe you're natural. Not too much confidence now, Ryan. Yeah, don't do that gravity.
Wait, can I do that gravity?
No. You're not even allowed to heel hook in a tournament, bro. I'm not letting you put my life in your hands like that.
Alright, so how do you land this thing?
No. So So that'll be your first lesson. So basically, I'll just let you do it, and I'll tell you what you do wrong.
I've never experienced anything like that. It was so cool.
That's what
That was
we're
awesome.
hoping for, man.
Whatever. Getting back from flying a fucking airplane. Now we're headed down to the farmer's market. I teach in like 2 hours. My first ever seminar, which I could feel my heart racing a little bit.
Hour 40, dude. Yeah,
Dude.
I'm sure that's coming up a little bit.
I'm about to go up to a black belt, be like, you're supposed to put your shoulder here. She's like, who the fuck are you? But yeah, gonna get some food, then head over and tell some black belts what to do. Carson.
Carson, nice to meet you.
So my name's Carson. I've been working a lot on guard passing. So I've developed a few things that have worked wonders for me. I just want to thank everybody for coming, giving me the opportunity to work on my teaching and work on my instructional content. So thank you, and let's get started.
Okay, so it's game time now. I'm up at the front of the class. It started off pretty slow, I'm not gonna lie. The nerves were really getting to me now. Things just weren't going exactly how I planned.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm out of breath, dude. And this kind of like makes his leg not as lanky and not being able to hook onto you. Fuck. Let me slow down. I'm a little nervous.
But the turning point for me there was as I started making my way around the room and being able to interact with everybody and kind of give them more one-on-one attention. Just being able to see the light bulb go off in real time, and like it gave me the confidence that I needed to be able to communicate my ideas and my content a lot easier.
After doing knee cuts for so long, one of the things I've developed is cauliflower balls. I don't have the ears, but I got the nuts. I'm not gonna show you, that's a little weird, but you can be here. I want to fight it with my chest, not my hips, because I can't do anything while it's here. If I posture up from this position, the leg just comes back inside, right? But if I get here, now it's gone. And then you're gonna, so you're stepping this way. I want this leg to raise, and then you can whip him like that, yeah. And it really, like, the passing, it's kind of hard to do in a stagnant opponent because when there's no momentum or like no play going on, there's not a lot of tension. But it's not necessarily like overselling, but like if you're taking my legs and you start walking one way, like if you walk this way, I have to go to face you. So I'm gonna start opening up and creating that, and that's when you get the spin. All right, so that'll pretty much do it. Once again, thank you to Callan for having me back out here in Trap House, for hosting this. It's really been awesome. It's been something that's I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and kind of the start of my transition into teaching and traveling and all that stuff. So thank you guys for coming out, helping me out, and yeah.
But now the seminar has ended. The teaching time has been concluded. So now I have to prove my worth. You know, I can go and I can tell them how to do all these things, but I feel like this is the big part where I have to show them. I have to present what I've been teaching them for the last hour, and I have to go do it to them to let them know that this shit works. So as we get into the first round, I was really, wanted to show off my guard passing, show a few things that I didn't really cover in the seminar, but a few Easter eggs for those that are gonna pick up the instructional later, coming out soon. So the first round I was going up against another blue belt, and I was able to hit this cool ass sequence. Next up was a scrappy purple belt. Now me and this guy went back and forth for a while, but there were a few highlights that really stood out. And kind of transitioned, the mat started to clear out, so he started to stand up a little bit more. A little less guard passing and a lot more just like hard wrestling.
You ever like so tired, your body's just like posting. Carsahhbjj, Missoula, Montana. Come holla. Come holla. Come holla.
And then one of my last rounds of the day, I feel like everybody always wants to go out and just beat up the instructor or whoever was teaching that day, as I did with JT Torres a few months ago. But things didn't work out quite in my favor in this round.
He has the worst fucking guillotines, dude. You okay? Yeah, yeah.
With everything being said and done, Trap House was just an unprecedented experience for me. Thank you to Callan and everybody else at Trap House for really making this trip just one of the best trips of my life.
All right, so dramatic cut, and we're back at the gym. So it's Trap House's official 4-year birthday. So we came back, we got some coffee, and we're back here. They have the whole mat space kind of just dedicated to seating, and CJI and ADCC are going on right now. So we have a potluck outside, we have ADCC, CJI on the TV. Once again, like the Trap House family is just, it's one of the most welcoming environments I've ever trained in. Like I feel like every gym has a good culture around it, but I feel like Trap House just stands out. I think overall, just in Missoula, the community is one of the biggest aspects that I've personally noticed about the city and the town. Just everybody's very inclusive, very welcoming, and it's just a great place to hang out and train.
So during COVID, everything shut down, right? And we didn't have anywhere to train, so we just matted out my garage like addicts, and then we trained. And there was a pod of us that just trained. And we probably shouldn't have, but we did. I got a call from Frankie asking if like, hey man, do you want to go in on this thing? Let's do it. We're gonna change the face of the game, right? We're gonna charge a cheap price. We're not gonna do a yearly contract. We're not gonna fuck people over. We just wanna train. Like nothing fancy, just mats. right? So we loaded up the Ram. You found a place downtown, north side, and a lot of work went into it. And then we started. And I asked Evan just a bit ago, like, how many blue belts do you think we've given out? I've been thinking, and it's gotta be upwards of 25. No joke. How many purple belts? About half that, right? How many brown belts? God damn. You two are brown belts. I'm a brown belt, you're a brown belt. We all got our brown belts here. How many black belts? Oh, we got 2 right there. And we got another one right there. And you were our first. You were in the first iteration of trap. We went from 0 brown to a shit ton of brown, 3 blacks. We got a core of purple. We got a shit ton of blue. And it's all because of you. And how many do you see here? That's growth. That's what passion and love and just a mat on a floor with people who want to train, right? And we got people from all different types of cultures, and it's fantastic. I've met some lifelong friends here. So thank you, Frankie. Thank you, Evan. Thank you, Sam. Look, it's been a long time, and this place is fantastic. This is home, right? This is the 3rd iteration of trap, and I gotta tell you, it's probably just gonna get bigger from here. Only thanks to all of you, right?
1, 2, 3.